Hey, it's Wayne Carini. I'm here at the 2024 Mecum Auction in Kissimmee, Florida with my good friend Danny Johnson. We're both hot rod guys. And I brought this beautiful 32 Ford Sedan Delivery, built by Dave Lane, Fastlane speed shop, and one of the best hot rods I've ever seen. So this has got the great stance. We all know what that's about.
Yeah, we all know that.
Good motor, got a nice 327 in it.
Yeah,
and it's unusual. You know, it's not a 3-window coupe. It's not a, you know, it's not a roadster that a million bodies. And I love roadsters. I love them all.
Too.
But when I saw this at a collection, Mr. George Poteet, I saw it at his house once, and I fell in love with it.
Yeah, it's very sinister and it has a great stance.
Yeah.
And it, like you said, it's a little different, a little out of the box, but very cool hot rod. Very cool.
People look at a car and they can't understand how much effort goes into building something. They just think that they get a body, they paint it,
throw some wheels on it,
put some wheels on, stuff a Chevy engine in it, and it's done.
Exactly.
I mean, there's thousands of hours in this.
Oh yeah,
Thousands of hours.
Make everything fit and look right, and sometimes it's only inches.
That's right.
You know,
That's all it
they
takes.
change and alter stuff just to make it look right.
Just a few inches.
Subtle.
So on this car, the doors were stretched, the fenders were widened, the body was narrowed in some places. The back door was built, you know, so it fit.
And
then of course it's got this beautiful wood inside. And then the 327, it looks like a piece of art.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. With that flat orange to make it look period correct.
That's right. That's right.
And all that. Very nice.
So we've got a few interested buyers. You've been talking to some guys here today. There's a lot of interest in this car.
Yeah, a lot of people have been swarming around this, and it's a very subtle, elegant, cool hot rod, and it kind of takes a trained eye to understand this car.
Right.
And we had a lot of people here that know that, and seem very interested in that too.
Another thing is that Dave Lane built this for George Poteet. They showed it a couple times. It was a Good Guys top 12. And Dave Lane retired, and so there's no more hot rods being built by Dave Lane, which was one of the best hot rod builders in the country. And so you can have one of his pieces of art. It's a piece of art.
Yes, it's rolling on.
Some people look at the wheels and they say, well, just artillery wheels. Well, that's a piece of aluminum that was billet aluminum that was made, each wheel. So it's aluminum and then painted.
Yeah, it's a look. Oh, and this car's timeless too, which is another thing, right?
Right.
Because they used all the old school stuff.
It's got the grill. I mean, 32 grill shell. I mean, that's it.
Exactly.
Everybody knows what one of those is, you know.
But
what I like is that he did a very subtle job.
Yeah, me too.
He made it though look really. It's like you say, it's timeless.
Yeah, even the roof being the old canvas roof.
Right. So there was no stamping tools to make a roof as one panel, so they made it in sections, but they would just fill it in, and what it was there was wood covered with a chicken screen from a chicken fence in your backyard, and then they put that vinyl roof panel on it.
But the old ones would have a little more of a trim that would kind of, and when he gave you that flat, sleek look, and he did a lot of work to make that look and style it.
Right.
Still keep
but
it
a lot
slim.
of shops would have just put a piece of metal in there.
Exactly.
And it would have been done.
Yes, exactly.
But to have that still in place, that makes a big difference.
Yes, and to make it look that sleek and nice.
And as you know, these doors, they overlapped.
Yeah.
But they lengthened the doors and then made them so they fit inside the door frame.
Yeah, and look how they work. They never worked like that originally.
That's right. No way.
You slammed that thing 3 times. You're lucky you shot it.
That's right.
And lifted at the same time.
Right. The hinges, they were all screwed up. Delivery. So this was basically a 2-door sedan.
Yeah.
But they wanted something where you could deliver a flower shop, maybe a grocery store that delivered groceries. They didn't want to go in and reach into the back of the car or use a 4-door car. So they used a 2-door. They filled the window hole in with metal so that you could put your name of your business, Jim's Flower Shop or whatever it was. So on a sedan delivery, this would be good. You pull up, you'd open this door, and there's whatever you want to deliver. It's right in the back.
Yeah.
Now this is done a little bit more than your average sedan delivery was back in the day, but yet the beautiful woodwork, paintwork, just everything about it. It's a spectacular car.